and that everything that's going on wrong in either the family or in the community is as a result of witchcraft, of which these children are part of. As a matter of fact, a movie was done. What's the name of the lady?
Documentary. It's called The Witch Children of Nigeria.
The Witch Children, and there was a movie.
Yeah,
there was a movie that was made.
It was a documentary, and it was made, well, it was produced, and it was published or shown, screened in November.
Yeah, well,
I'm
talking about the pastor who actually made a movie.
Oh, yes.
And in that movie,
she's
showing. Yeah, she's showing that the children are witches. I saw the movie showing the children flying all over the place and eating body parts and what have you. Oh my God! And then
where did she get that from?
Where did she get that kind of mentality?
Horror movie. What kind of a person would come up with something like that to talk about your own children?
And you know what, Dr. Sophia? Here's the problem that I have. Okay, if you make the movie and it's just that, it's a movie.
Right.
It's one thing, because you see horror movies everywhere. You know, they make all kinds of. Even here in America, they make all those horror movies. We know that.
They do.
But my problem is that it's not just a movie for entertainment. It is a movie that the parents are being told that this is reality. This is real.
And it's being extended onto
their children. The children are being killed, sodomized, sexually abused, mutilated even.
Yes, and I copied or actually have down here with the articles from the Observer magazine actually talked about some of these children. We'll go over some of that with you in a few minutes, but the children are being burned, poisoned, slashed, chained to trees, burned and buried alive, or simply beaten and chased out into the bush. Now, and the story tells, and it showed, even the movie showed about the witch children, showed where the babies are like any child. You know, they don't know anything outside of their parents. And so they're still, even after they've been kicked out of the house, kicked out of the community and out of the village, they still come back around. They're hoping that somehow, someday, maybe their parent will come back and pick them up.
They are willing to hang around the house and eat grass.
Yes.
Eat whatever. Just hoping that what you see in these figurines will somehow come back. That their reality, maybe that they're dreaming. This can't be real. This is not the way it's supposed to be. You know, I have to say this to you. Religion is becoming the source of the African, the doom of Africa. But I have to tell you, there are lots of people who do not buy into that. They don't see the rule. They don't see the role that religion is playing. Okay, because they have been convinced. I'm not here to tell anybody don't be a part of your religion. You know what? Culture is dynamic. We are always going to take from each other. But what I'm saying is, once you disband your cultural fabric,
yes, you're lost.
You're lost. That's what's going on in Africa. If you don't have your children, if you don't take care of your children, who is going to take over from you when you leave this earth?
And you know, like it was a point that Dr. Uo and I have been talking about. When you look at Africa, with the AIDS pandemic that's going on, when you're there, you see many older people, or you see many children, and you see many older people. But yet the parents, the mom and dad, in a lot of instances, are missing. So now that means that the middle part of the society is gone. With this kind of behavior taking place, we're killing our own and allowing others to kill and abuse and misuse the future of our society, the future of our culture, the future of our nations. We're taking that
for money. For money.
And for money.
It's
because
for money.
Who's doing this? Okay,
who's doing that?
Let's talk about who's doing this.
It's the church. It's religious people.
It's religious. Yeah,
it's the people who are supposed to.
Where do these people get their credentials
I don't know.
Does anybody even care that these people have set up little storefront churches
well,
everywhere?
It's everywhere in Africa. Every other building is a church.
Is a church.
We have more churches than we have enough food to eat in Africa. People